Hey, this is Collector Dude. I'm back with another video. I have a whole bunch of more books that I picked up, and I'm going to show them to you. And right after these messages, no, I'm just kidding. But I picked up a whole bunch of G.I. Joe and Alien stuff, and I got some books from Conan. It was a gaming book or something like that. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. They have, like, at half price books, they have their comic books on one side, and then they have different stuff that they put out. If they got extra books that won't fit in the shelves where they put their novels and stuff like that, they'll put them on a rack, and a rolling rack. And when I looked over, it was a guy he was standing behind me. He was looking through it. I'm trying to hurry up, get through the books and everything, and I glanced over and I'm thinking, oh, I hope there's something over there that is kind of cool and that I get to it and nobody else gets to it. And it's like when you're at a comic book store and you go and you see there's only one copy of one book, you try to like beeline it straight back to where you're going to hopefully you pick up the book that you wanted, and just in case you didn't get it set aside or have the store owner keep it for you. You're like, so he walked around a little bit and did some other stuff, and I walked over to him, and nothing was really jumping out at me. I'm saying, okay, sometimes it's hit and miss, you never know. But when I looked on one side, I saw some older books, and then I'm like, okay, and then I found some Conan books from a gaming thing. So it's called Conan Book of Set. And I was like, really? These look really cool. I paid $7.99 for this one here. And they look like they're going for a pretty good amount of money on eBay. And they're kind of scuffed up a little bit, but I didn't worry about it. I was like, you know what, for as much money as they're going for, it was worth $7.99 to get them for. It's a gaming book. It said it's from like a Kickstarter thing, and I'm like, really? So I never saw them before, and I'm looking at the date. I saw something on the back, but I'm looking at the date on these. It says 2017. So I'll show you, like, here's the inside of the book. This, and then it has 2017 there. So I'm thinking that's really cool. It's pretty recent. And then they show you like how many players they choose. Well, I played gaming one time with a friend of mine, and he was the leader telling us what to do and everything. But I never got hooked onto it where I play it a lot. But it just seems cool. I've gone to comic book stores and I've seen them play it. Got a whole section, and these guys and girls and everything, kids, and they're just going crazy on some of the games that they're fighting, and they're yelling and they're screaming at each other. Some of them were just having a good time. Some of them, I've seen someone kind of argue a little bit, but it seems really cool. I like to go and just watch like an event one time. And at Packrat Comics, they have a lot of that where they have tables set out. And where there's another place, Comic Town, in the area, they have a lot of tables, and they got a really big area. But it was really cool. So I'm thinking, when I saw this, I said, you know what? It looks different. I said before, when I look at certain comic books or certain books, I go, if it looks kind of different, I never saw it before, and it looks kind of cool. I said, you know what? You better set it aside because it may be worth something, and this is. So I've seen these going for, one of them was going for 199 bucks, and another one was going for more. But this one's got, even one that had like, it had like if you saw on eBay just recently, it had like a smash right here. It was like smashed down and it messed up some of the pages inside. I read the description, but it was going for 99 bucks. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure what this would go for, but I like to do a flip through of it. And here's some of the gaming stuff inside. I guess that's the description. So like I said, I don't know this. This one's called The Last Ditch Invocation, and For the Blood of a Barbarian, and stuff. Here's some artwork in there, and Death from the North, different stuff. Like, here's a picture there. But I said, no, it looks really cool. I'm thinking the artwork is nice in this, and it has most of the artwork in the back. Like, here's something here, and then like a giant hyena or something like that. But and this is cool. Like, going in there. I'm like, wow. Somebody got him and captured him or something. I think that's going in. And then they have the paintings and then the actual figures that they sculpted. That looked really cool. I saw that. And there's some more over here. So the whole book is like that. It'd be nice to be able to go through this and see all of these. Here's another one. And this one here. I like to go do a flip through of that one. And there's the back. Really nice paintings. It's a nice book. And then this is the other one that I found. I was looking at it and I'm like, they're both next to each other. This one's called The Legend of the Devil in Iron. That one there. It's that. And it was $7.99. I don't know how they come up with the prices for them. I'm not sure how they look at them and go, hey, let's charge that for it. I don't know. But it's very nice. Here's the back. And the edges and everything looked really nice. There was no dents or smashes on it that I could see. But the only thing I don't like, I gotta figure out how to get that off of there without messing up, because it's soft. It's a soft feel cover on it. It's like almost like cloth or something, but I don't want it. There's like a dent there. But these are cool. When I was flipping through this, I'm like, this is really cool. That there. And this one is a really nice picture. Really cool. So, I mean, if anybody likes these and everything like that, I mean, hopefully I can get, I'm going to flip through it and everything and offer it up on my store or something eventually. But these, wow. Really cool artwork. And the colors and everything. This one's cool. Look at that, how cool that is. Reminds me like of Samurai Jack. Cool monster there. Some of the different stuff that they come up, the ideas that they come up with is like, how do you make these things up? And all of this stuff here. But these are really cool books. But that's that. But I'll show you the comic books if I can get through them really quick. I got maybe about 50 of them here or something. I'll show you them all. But I got Aliens versus Predator War. I looked at this and I said, you know what? I don't usually get alien stuff, except like if I don't buy it too much of. The new one I wanted to buy, and I got the first 3 issues of it. I want to read it, and it seemed interesting. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick it up, because I like to try the new books, and if I see a number 1 and it looks kind of interesting, which I try to do, because you never know if you get one like Something Is Killing the Children. I still, I missed out on that one and everything, but the title threw me. I'm like, I don't really know if I want to have something like that. I talked about it before, but I didn't know it was going to be what it came out to be and everything. And I have the foil cover that I got from Laughing Ogre Comics. They had foil covers and they were offering those, and I bought one of those. So, but I still have yet to read it, so I don't know what it's about. And Packrat has some issues, like the latest issue that came out, and a couple of issues before that, which I should go pick them up and see if I can get the rest of them. But look and see if hopefully I can find them at Half Price Books. But like I said, you never know what a book is going to do. You never know. And lately I've been trying to buy the number 1s. But this is number 0 of through 4 of Aliens versus Predator War. And the artwork's really nice in this too. So here's number 1. So that's that. And like I said, my girlfriend Janet loves it. Alien versus Predator. This is number 2 of 4. That's that one there. And then here's number 3. Okay, it's at number 3 right now. I just bought this of Alien. So that's the latest one that came out. Cool. And then this, I have some artwork in the back of this one. Archangels the Saga. This is number 2. I did like, they had a contest of you drawing their characters, and they had an art page and everything, and you could send your artwork in. So I made a copy, and I think I sent it in to maybe a hard copy to them, and they published it in their book. But this is Archangels, the saga. There's the back, and I did get printed up in the back art section. Right there, this big one, this one here. And the actual size is 20 inches by 30 inches. I made a big giant poster of it, but there's all my pencils, everything. That was years ago. And you can see my name on there, number 3. That's when I lived in Youngstown, Ohio. But very cool. When I saw it, I said, you know, I'll pick it up. Maybe I'll even sign it and give it away for a contest, because I got a few of them myself. Here's Bad Mother, number 3 of 5. I like that. Mike Diodato artwork, very cool. And this one, this was at one of the stores I go to all the time. Like I said, I alternate between them. And this one was another one. I think I had 9 and 10 of this, but this is Birds of Prey number 11. And they broke it up into other, when they put them out. And you never, like I said, you never know. You look at some books and go, I wish they had the other ones to this. And then you go back the next day or a few days later and they have them all there. So they put them out as they can. This is number 11 of Birds of Prey. Very cool. Then this one, I don't know about this. I flipped through it. The artwork looks good. Looks like an interesting story. Black Mask Comics. This is issue 1 of Cal Exit. So that looks interesting. And it's a thicker book too. So I said, I gotta check this out. Here's Critical Hit, number 1. I wanted to try something different, and what happens to them in the book, I'm like, I don't know how they're gonna get out of this, but it's a number 1, so I had to pick it up. And I've been wanting to pick up Darth Vader, and this one is the alternate version. I like this cover better because of the color, and I don't really want to get into War of the Bounty Hunters. I don't want to get all those books again, because I did King in Black just recently. But if it starts taking off and being a good story from what I'm looking at, I might do that again. So, and I just like the fill-in stories where they talk about what Vader, and they fill in stuff between the movies, and you get more information and everything about their past and stuff like that, and what they went through to get to the next movie. I like stuff like that. So this is Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters, Darth Vader. This is number 12. This is a variant. I like that color. Looks like more like fire. So, and Janet got this off a line, and I found this book and 2 and 3. I don't think I found 4 of Deathlock. This came back out in the 90s, I think. But this, it's a really nice looking book, and the cover is awesome. And Jusco drew it or painted it. But I found this, and I think she paid $10 for this, something like that. But she liked it, so she got it. She's been trying to look online and see what's different stuff that's good, and if she likes it, she'll get it and surprise me with it. And like I said, I saw them, and they had them at half price books, maybe at $5 each, and she paid $10 for this one. But and they weren't maybe as good a condition, but this one's really nice. So I got this. Janet picked this up for me. Very cool. And that was a hot book back when it came out years ago. And my friend just texted me something. I see it popped up on there. Here's Death of Inhumans. I have the first few issues. I need to go back and get the other ones because they had them all there. And I said I didn't want to pay more because I had a whole bunch of other books. So I said I left some in case somebody else wanted them. But Death of Inhumans, number 3 and 4. And I like the covers, so I grabbed them. There's 3, and there's 4. I didn't pick them up when they first came out, but I got them now, so cool. Department of Truth, number 9. I'm trying to keep up with this one. Here's Dr. Aphra, Prelude, The Invitation, number 10. And it's tied in with the War of the Bounty Hunters, so I'm gonna try to keep it. This one I'm gonna use as a giveaway, Evil Ernie Special Edition. This is number 2. Don't usually collect stuff like this, but I thought it was cool because it had a foil cover on it. And see, that's kind of weird looking right there, the way they did that, but that's how they had to do it. But it's a cool cover, so I grabbed it. Family Tree. This one looks different, and they had almost a whole run, like it was up to issue 10 or 12 or something like that. And wherever it is, but it was a lot of issues. I'm thinking, wow, somebody brought the whole thing in. So I said, let me grab number 1. If I like it, if they're still there, I'll go back and get the other ones. This is Family Tree number 1. So that's cool. And then Fathom, this is like the pencil black and white version, number 1. Top Cow Classics, black and white, Michael Turner's Fathom. So this was cool. I grabbed that. And then Green Lantern, Superman, Legend of the Green Flame, my mistake. Neil Gaiman and Friends. So there's several artists that worked on this book, but it's like a thicker book. So I picked that up. I thought that was cool. So I don't remember this. It's a Frank Miller cover. So I picked that up. Then I got just a second. I'll come back. This, I like the cover for this, so I grabbed this. I'm behind on reading like a couple of issues, but this is number 5. Yeah, issue number 5. Very cool. I'm trying to divide them all up now. Here's Incredible Hulk, True Believers. At half price, or not half price books, but half price books, I'll be getting books there from there too. But Packrat Comics is going to have Lou Ferrigno there at their, and I think it's in June at their store. And then after that, he's going to another area of Ohio. But I've been picking up Hulk books. I think he charges like $20 per signature. So I might get save up some money until then at the end of June, and hopefully get a few signatures from him, and hopefully get there early, because I wonder how long that line's going to be, because I'm sure some bodybuilders are going to be there and other stuff, because Lou Ferrigno, man, the Hulk. So I've been picking up some Hulk books. So I got this one, and I don't know what Lou Ferrigno's signature goes for, but it's still cool to have a signature from him. So that's Incredible Hulk, True Believers number 1. And then I got the Incredible Hulk number 1, Shattered Heroes, with Mark Silvestri artwork. That'll be cool. And Giant Size Incredible Hulk number 1, one shot. And I'm trying to find some stuff online, if I can, of Lou Ferrigno books and everything. A lot of stuff is very expensive though. I saw a book from him. It's $100. His Life as the Hulk was $100, and I'm thinking, I don't really want to spend that much, because you got to think about it unless you're going to keep the book. Like some book, I'll see if I can get one book signed from him and like keep it, rest on my like to sell or trade or give away as prizes and stuff like that. It'd be kind of cool. This one's Last Call, The Incredible Hulk. This is number 1, the variant edition with Deadpool on it. He's on the cover of that. That's cool. Him and the Hulk down there. And then The Incredible Hulk's number 621. This is a cool, I grabbed a cover that I thought was really cool, and I said it'd be nice to see this one signed too. So that's that one. Then we got True Believers number 1, Hulk Returns. And this is, I don't know if this is a reprint of the one where the first appearance, but that's him on the cover there, Immortal Hulk. Ink blot number 1. That looks very interesting, an interesting story, so I grabbed it. And I talked about it before. I said it was funny because just all black cat, those big eyes and everything. You don't see a mouth or anything like that. And he has some type of control over time portals and stuff. And the first issue started off like that. This is Kabuki featuring Color Special by David Mack. That was cool. Pretty cover. Then we got Knuckles. Amazingly, these books are worth good money. You see them online on eBay, and you see them on mycomicshop.com, and they're going for high prices. This is Knuckles, the Echidna, and this is number 10 and number 19. So that's number 10, and there's number 19. I'm thinking I'll get them when I see them, and if I can sell them or trade them or whatever, cool. And I like the artwork. I like cartoony artwork because I've done cartoony stuff like that before. So it's really cool to see that. And knowing, I guess because they were kids' books and not too many adults got them and everything, they're worth more or something, or they're just in high demand, or they're low print run, something like that. Because I bought a whole collection one time when I went to Half Price Books. The one, it was on Lane Avenue in Columbus, Ohio. They tore down the whole store, and they were going to build an apartment complex there or something like that. And that was one of the best Half Price Books in the area, and you got some really good books there. That's why I got my Batman Adventures number 12. And I'm trying to think what else I got there. I got a whole run of Jim Lee's Batman, and some really nice books. It's Transformers stuff, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I was like, they're tearing it down? No! But the other stores are good too. Like I said, I still find good stuff. So they transfer anything that anybody wants to trade in now, they go to the other stores. And like I said, a lot of this stuff I just found recently at these stores too. And like I said, the books are always going to be coming. This one's Long Lost, Scout Comics, number 1. I saw this, I said, this is number 1, grab it. And he said, I guess this is going for a little bit of money now. I don't know if it's really popular or what, but that's that. Very cool. Maestro, I wanted to get this, War and Pax, number 5. I like the cover, so I grabbed it. This is number 1, Magneto and the Mutant Force, variant edition. I like that cover, so I grabbed it. This one, I like this because it's Alex Ross. Like I said, this is going to be my Marvels or my Astro City until Kurt Busiek gets back to doing Marvels. And I love the covers. This is number 2, right there. Very cool. This one looks interesting. I liked Milestone when it came out. Milestone Returns. And this is Infinite Edition 0. And they got Dennis Cohen coming back with his awesome artwork. That's there. So that looks interesting. And Miles Morales, I want to read this one. I read the other one, number 25. I'm going to go back and read some of the other ones because the story looked good. And I want to read this. This is number 26, the Clone Saga. I gotta keep up with this one. This is one of the ones I'll keep up with. And this looked interesting. Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, number 1. Cool cover, so I grabbed it. Number 1s. Again, number 1s. And then I got all of these at Half Price Books because Janet loves this book, so I've been picking them up. I got number 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13, I think, of Monstrous. So that's 8, and they're really good condition too, and they're going for pretty good prices. They're just really nice covers too. Back to that one. So, and then this was the latest one at Packrat, number 34 is where it's at right now. A cool cover. That's Monsters, number 34. Cool. Then I got these. I don't know if the story's any good or not, but I just grabbed them because they were all there on the stump. This is 1 through 5. So I got 1. I'll read it and see if it's any good. You know, if I look at it and it's like, I usually don't like to do any political stuff on here and everything like that. And I don't know if this is a political book or not, but because you think on the stump, it's kind of like that. So I'll see if I like it or not. If I don't, we'll see. I just like to pick it up. That's 4 and 5. So very cool. I always like I said, try different stuff all the time. You never know everything, whatever it is, and everything like that. And if it's good, I'll keep reading it, or I'll read it all and talk about it. If not, I'm like, eh. So, the Osiris Path. This is number 1. So I picked this up because it was number 1. There's a lot of image stuff here. Here's the Protector, number 1 and number 2. And it's detailed artwork. So I like that. 1. And it's number 2. And I've been trying to read this Cyforce. I got 5 and 6. I got the first few issues at Comic Town, and one of my viewers, subscribers, talked about it. I think, was it Daryl Beard? I can't remember who that was, but they told me about it, and they asked me, said, hey, are you reading those? And I am reading them, and it's a good story. Here's 5 and 6. Then I got, let me see, a minute. I got Reaver. I got Reaver number 1. So I went, and when I saw these, I said, let me pick them all up and hopefully like the story. But I got Reaver 2 through 11. So here we go with 2. There's 3. They're really cool covers. There's 4. 5. 6. Yeah, there's 7. Make sure I didn't lose count. 8. Interesting. 9. See how cool? They're really intense covers. 10. And 11. They had them all there. So I said, let me grab them. I'll take a chance. They're $1.99 each. I'll take a chance and see if I like them. And put them all down here. And then I got Redemption. Lucy Claire Redemption. This looked interesting. So I said, this is number 5. You see, I'll put them in order so you can see them all. They had 1 through 5 there, so I grabbed it. It looks cool. It looks very cool. That's 1. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looks interesting. So I'll have to read that and see if I like that story. And then this is cool. I made up a character too, similar like this, but doing something different, of a rabbit character. This is number 4 of Renegade Rabbit. I thought that was cool. So then we got Robin number 2. Very cool cover. That looks cool. And I gotta put everything, make sure everything goes in order. I'm mixing them up. I put all my DC and Marvel and Image and everything else in one pile. So I got Serial. I found another copy of this. I thought this was cool because it's got a her Janet's granddaughter's name. Zoe is the character. So she's a tough character. So she's going after serial killers and serial people, like rapists or anything like that. It's kind of like Hit Girl and everything. She's gonna kick your butt. So this is number 2 of 7 to Eternity. I thought that was cool. I got another one of those. Like I said, as I get multiples, I'll be using them for prizes. Shadecraft number 3. I like this story, so I've been picking this up. This is number 3. This looked interesting. I flipped through it, and I seen it had a bend in it. I might have to get another one. But Spawn's going to be doing a bunch of different stuff this year. And Todd went online saying he's going to be the year of Spawn and everything. He's going to try to do a whole bunch of different stuff. So it looks pretty cool. And I guess he's got more comic books coming out. And King Spawn looks interesting. So I grabbed this and I flipped through it and I said, wow, the artwork is really cool. Carlo Barberi, he's a really good artist. So I grabbed that one. That's a nice cover. I've been trying to keep up with this. Remember I talked about, like you said, you get the first 10 issues and go, well, that story was stupid. Well, that story was great. I'm glad I did it. So hopefully I'm not going to like this because I still have yet to read number 1. Spectre and Spectres. I like Scooby-Doo and stuff like that, so I grabbed it. I've been keeping up on it. This is another number 1, so I said I'll grab it. Siege Society number 1 from Heroes Reborn. It's going to be like just different, like what-if stories. I meant to say that before when I talked about it in one of my other videos, last video. I like how they change stuff around and everything. What if? I love that what if stuff. So I like to do some flip-throughs of that stuff. This looked interesting because I said, okay, I don't know if it's with Luke just learning how to do everything. Star Wars from IDW. Star Wars Adventures, The Weapon of a Jedi. So I said, and it looked different, so I said I better grab it. It's number 1. You never know what they're going to do with it. This is Star Wars Adventures, The Clone Wars Battle Tales number 5. Grab that. I thought that was cool. This was a spooky looking cover, The Strain number 1. I grabbed that because it was different. I want to see what that's about too. Teen Titans Academy. I'm always going to keep getting this, and the covers have been awesome. This is number 3, right there. And then Wildstorm Ultimate Sports, number 1. This was different. It's like a program showing the different characters featuring Backlash, Gen 13, Stormwatch, Wetworks, and Wildcats, and more. But it's showing them as players on a team or something like that, like their cards. But it's pretty cool with the artwork and everything. Sports. I got another copy of this. This is number 1 of Wildcats Aliens. And then this looked interesting. Exile, #1 from Boom Studio. Is that Boom Studio? Yeah, Boom. Yeah, Boom Studios. It looks really cool. Look how cool that looks. And then the last one of this, some of the newer stuff, Young Squadron #1. This looked interesting. I like the cover. It's got Deadpool and everything. So I said, let me grab this. It's a variant. It's different. And then these are all my G.I. Joe books. I picked up a lot of G.I. Joe from the one of the half-price books I went to. I didn't expect to see them in there. But I was like, wow, look at this. They got them all in here. So I'm going to just go through these real quick and show you. Or, you know what? Let me stop at this because I don't want to go too long and run out of minutes. So, but I'll start another video, and it'll be part 2. But you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think. And Collector Dude is out.